Good morning, Raymer Wood enthusiasts. This morning we will be bucking up the wood that I hauled over here from two different kind of wood yards, and one's a lot cleaner than the other, and I kind of expected that with my friend Brent Lineberger. His operation is the best. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and buck this up. I'm not gonna do a whole lot because my leg's not feeling great. So I'm gonna see what I can do. Buck as much as I can. I could probably get 2 full tanks worth of gas. That's about how much I have with me right now. Hopefully this doesn't take more than that in my Husqvarna, because it's thirsty. My Husqvarna is thirsty. Goes through a lot of gas. It's a 28-inch bar. A little marking tool. 16 inches, 12 inches, 8 inches. Stage these close to where I'll be stacking. That would be nice. As you can tell, I'm drenched, y'all. Drenched. Doesn't take much. Does not take much. All right, let me see if I can get a couple of these pallets over here somehow. Start staging some of these rounds. What do you think? Yeah. Ooh, I didn't see that. I did not see that big old branch coming off of that. It's actually a little bit of a breeze right now. Still kind of miserable. Super humid. Humid. Branch. Let's see that. I'll just split that right off that log. Pile over here. Fire ant. But that's a good idea. big rounds, those are gonna be tough. Don't mind rolling it. I don't mind. Smaller guys on top of that. Maybe. Not even that heavy, y'all. Just struggling, I'm out of shape. Last one, I'm gonna drink some water. That'll stay. I think so. All right. Much easier. Much easier. Hopefully it'll stay up there. Seems probably have a low battery on my phone. Yep. All right, y'all, before my phone dies, this is, I'm gonna stack a little bit more of this stuff, but my phone will die, so y'all don't need to see that. I may show you the finishing pictures, possibly. I don't know if I'm gonna die out here. All right, that is as much as I'm gonna stack. Some of these rounds are too big for me right now since I'm injured. So I might noodle those if I have to get them up onto the log splitter. Some of this stuff, you know, I've never worked with birch before. When it starts splitting like that, I only know typically with, especially red oak does this a lot, that it's just, it's kind of punky wood in there. Like the cell structure is going. So, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Some of this stuff is gonna be difficult to process, this birch. And my Husqvarna saw just locked up on me, so it got really hot, and I was hoping it just ran out of fuel, but there's a teeny bit of fuel in there. That's happened to me once before, and I took it in the shop and they fixed it. I don't even know what they did. Charged me $150, something like that, to fix it. I was hoping it wasn't like a piston or a cylinder. That would be bad news. Anyway, this is it. This is it, y'all. It's a lot of work for an injured man. And I will be stacking that white oak right here. I can't decide what I want to do with the birch yet. I gotta read up on it a little more. I could put it in my lean-to way over there, but it doesn't really hardly get any sun at all. And I don't know if this needs it. I also don't know how long this has been cut. It's not really checking much, besides the punkiness right here, you know. But I don't know if it takes a while to check. I don't know. Some of this wood, like that one right there, it's punky on the outside. I would probably go around this. I would probably cut all that sapwood off. Maybe. It's just a lot of work. I don't know if it's even worth it. This is from that log. Look at that. I mean, they just loaded that thing up. I mean, there's nothing I can do with that. Some of y'all might use that, but the majority of that is garbage. That is beautiful. This, garbage. And that's kind of garbage too. See, this is kind of the same way as that birch back there. It starts to split apart, and you know, I noticed like this right here, it looks kind of hairy almost, the fibers. And to me, that means that the wood is kind of decomposing. That's what I believe. And it'll just never dry out. We will see. I don't know. Anyway, always something in the wood yard, y'all. So I hope everything's okay with my saw here. I'm gonna take it to the shop. Anytime it locks up like that on me, it just makes me super nervous. So I just take it to the shop and see what they can do. Clean it up real good and then bring it to them. All right, there it is. Thank y'all for watching. All right, when I took my bar cover off to clean off my saw, I noticed that one of these springs, it was rattling in there, and there it is. I think that's the problem. That spring is broken. So do a little investigatory work there and see if I can do that myself. Hopefully I can. Didn't look that terribly difficult, but I don't know if any of y'all have experienced this before. I believe this happened to me before, but I didn't realize it was one of the springs that had popped off. But it is broken. I can't reuse that spring right there. So try and use some tweezers and see what I can do. Anyway, so hopefully it's not that big of a deal, I hope. Thank y'all for joining me today and watching. And remember, it's Raymer wood, and it's just the right size.